Okay, Happy New Year, my friends! I am so excited to spend a little bit of time with you on the very last day of 2020. Oh, what a year it has been, hasn't it? Yes, it's been challenging. But you know what? I talked to so many friends just today who said this has been one of their best years yet. Best years for their consulting business, best years for their companies. And if you're lucky enough and blessed to have stayed healthy this year, and that all of your family members are healthy too, then you have a lot to be grateful for. And so do I. And I'm just really excited about this time that we can share together. Yes, I'm in my husband's studio, and he did a really fun shoot today with a bunch of his seniors. He's a professional photographer, for those who don't know. And so I have the opportunity to use some of his props, and he's got all kinds, I want to wave them around or something. But, you know, they make different colors, and it's like this balloon. Just want to have some fun for Happy New Year, you know? Okay, thank you. Hit the button. Okay, so it should change colors. I feel like I'm in a balloon. I mean, I am in a balloon. It's the funnest thing ever. And it changes colors, and it has this cool wand. It doesn't change. There we go. Well, anyhow, I think it's super fun. And this is my magic wand for 2021, we'll call it. I just want to wish you the happiest of New Year, and I want to give you a few tips to help you set some goals for 2021. Now, I call these my weird tips because these are not your traditional tips for goal setting. I know we've all heard, and if I just don't keep playing with my fun little toy, we've all heard of how to do the right goals. But you know what? We don't always know how to do them. So I set this up with the fact that a frog could be your best friend in goal setting. And I know that sounds pretty crazy. So let's start with that one, just a few tips. The first one I want to share with you is the fact that Mark Twain said that if you have a lot to do and something big, you should eat the frog first. And what does it mean? We're not literally eating a frog, but the frog represents the most difficult and complex thing. And so every day, you know, when you talk about not just setting goals for the year, but setting goals for your life, and that every day, if you would eat the frog first, do the most difficult thing that you have on your agenda, on your to-do list that day, if you would eat them first, then you would get it out of the way, and you can accomplish so much more in a day by tackling the most difficult thing at the beginning of the day. So that is our weird goal setting tip number one. Eat the frog first. Now, here's the second goal setting tip I want to say to you. And we've all heard of SMART goals, right? I mean, I'm kind of sick to my stomach of SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals. That's a SMART goal. Well, I say throw out the SMART goal for the simple fact that the goal is awfully rigid and it doesn't give you room to experiment or to fail forward. And so those SMART goals, well, academia and a lot of corporate America loves, you've got to have a SMART goal. If you really want to accomplish a lot, you've got to be able to fail forward. You've got to be able to make some mistakes, start over, explore, create, allow that creativity inside of you to really explode this year. And so I say, don't be a smarty pants and don't necessarily set SMART goals. Now here's my final tip, and again, I know you've got big things to do this New Year's Eve, and I just want to encourage you in your new year. The third kind of weird goal that I would like to encourage you to set, and that is, don't set any goals. Yep, it sounds sacrilegious, doesn't it? To talk about goal setting and then suggest don't set any goals? Well, what I'm saying is instead of focusing on the goal, focus on the process. Most of us could accomplish more if we had a better process. What is it you need to do? Do you need to get more organized? Do you need to be more creative? Do you need to get up earlier in the morning? Do you need to have more structure in your life? Do you need to be able to delegate more? Those are process-oriented things. And if we were to focus more on improving our process, I believe we will accomplish more in the year 2021. That's all I have. I just created a more in-depth with lots more goals and anti-goals on mastermind.com. So if you're interested, you may want to go check out my new training course on mastermind.com on weird and unique goal setting. But that's just a few tips to encourage you and excite you for what's ahead, my friends. Yes, 2020 is behind us, and I'm so excited about what lies ahead. We are still standing, and yes, it was a difficult year, and perhaps I suspect there are more challenges ahead, but guess what? You are creative. You have the ability to pivot, to adjust, to navigate. We learned that this year. So many of us, we had to make so many changes and make so many pivots in our lives. Oh, Carmen, it's so nice to see you. Thank you for sharing a few minutes of your time with me. Happy 2021, my friend. I hope these goals and anti-goal setting tips will really encourage you to be all that you were created to be. 2021 has great things in store for each and every one of us, but we've got to take action. We've got to take the steps to move forward to be able to do it. And as I mentioned, I've been creating a lot of courses. I've got more courses coming on mastermind.com, and it's exciting, and you can check that out, and you can download those if you're interested. But I'm interested in wishing you a very, very happy new year, my friends. Remember, we're just going to recap those 3 little quick kind of weird goal setting, anti-goal setting tips for you. 1 is eat the frog. Yes, not a real frog. It's sort of like if you have a big thing to do, how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. Well, this Mark Twain saying about eating the frogs, doing the most difficult thing of your day first, will allow you to be more productive in your day, and doing that every single day. The second weird goal, anti-goal, is don't be a smarty pants. Yes, we've heard all about SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals, but throw them out the window because sometimes they're a little too constrictive, that they don't allow us to be creative. They don't allow us to fail forward. And that's what I wish for you. And the third goal we want to talk about is not setting any goals, not focusing on the goal, but focusing on improving our process. When we improve our process, then we have the ability to be more significant, more successful, more productive than we ever dreamed possible. Are you going to get up a little earlier this year? Are you going to start that exercise routine? You know, hats off to my friend Jennifer Cook in Orlando, who got a Peloton this year. And I think I saw where she did over 3,000 miles on that Peloton. And she said her words, she hadn't necessarily got skinny from it, but she is strong. And she is strong not just physically, but mentally. And that's process. That's showing that the process is so great. Penny, thank you so much for joining me, and Happy New Year to you too, my friend. And Paloma, I appreciate you guys being on here. I hope that these anti-goal setting goals will help you in the year 2021. Go be safe tonight, enjoy yourselves, and I look forward to staying connected with you throughout 2021. Remember, you were created for greatness, and I can't wait to see the great things that you do for your community, for your family and your friends throughout 2021. Happy New Year, my friends. My husband was supposed to throw confetti, but he stopped. So I wish you all the best. Take care, and God bless, my friends.